Hi, I'm Alex, the creator behind Endless Beads, and if you'd like to learn how to make beaded earrings, this video is for you. In this video, I'll show you how to start an earring with a single line brick stitch. What you need to start is your needle and your thread. Your thread should be about 1.6 meters long. You will have to leave a little tail, about 10 centimeters at the very end. And then you take your first two beads, following the pattern if you have one. We'll pull those beads to the end, well, almost the end, leaving that tail. And you will put your needle through the first bead. And pull. The beads should fall into position and form a little line. Your thread will be coming out upwards, so take your needle and go back down again. And that will be your first loop. You pull to secure, and now you go and pick up your next bead according to your pattern, inserting the needle from above and pulling down. And the bead should again fall nicely into place. You complete your loop by going up again. And the little line should be forming like this. So we pick up another bead and we follow the same steps. Going upwards this time and down again to complete the loop. Okay. And you follow those steps until the end of that row. For the purpose of this video, I won't make it too long, but honestly, you just need to look at your pattern. Make sure you add the exact same number of beads. To add the next row, make sure that your line is coming upwards, that your thread is coming upwards. And you get your next two beads according to your pattern. And you will now insert your needle underneath the little thread bridge that forms right there. So you will skip the first one and you will go underneath the second one. Now, there's a couple ways that you can now do this. I think my favorite one is to go through the first bead, pull tight. Now, the beads should form nicely, like that. Now, this part is a little bit more tricky because you have to take your needle through, go underneath that bridge right there, and back up again, making sure that now the needle is above the bridge. And that's the beginning of your second row. Okay, so this is how the beginning of our second row looks like. Now the next step will be just to take another bead according to your pattern. And again, you go underneath the bridge pull, the bead falls nicely into position, and then you travel with your needle back up again. And you do that until you reach the end of your row. Again, being careful that when you're going up, your thread is above the bridge, because otherwise the bead's just going to fall off. If that happens, you just have to repeat that step. And then you will follow this pattern to the very top. When you reach the top of your pattern, you will touch the wire guard. Okay, and that's how you make a single line brick stitch.